Hello everyone, this is Figs O'Sullivan. For those of you that don't know me, I'm a couples therapist and relationship expert here in San Francisco, and I'm using Facebook Live, I believe that's what it's called, for the very first time. So forgive me if I do a few technical blunders, but hopefully you can hear me and see me loud and clear. I just see someone joined. I can't see your name, but thanks for coming. So let me see. So the reason why I wanted to try Facebook Live today was I'm sideways. Interesting. Thank you for letting me know that I'm sideways. I think I'm going to have to hold the phone. Probably going to be shaky. Aha! So there you are. I'm no longer sideways. Andrea, am I sideways? Hopefully not. Okay, so assuming I'm no longer sideways, I just wanted to let you know why I thought today would be a good time to do my first Facebook Live. I just published a new article on medium.com, which is an awesome new publishing platform. And the name of the article is Sometimes You're an Asshole, which is a little hard for me to say because, you know, even though I've been here in America 23 years, I still kind of prefer to say arsehole than asshole. So for all my Irish friends, sorry, I actually, called it asshole. But obviously I don't really think people are assholes. But the reason I decided to actually write the article is, you know, I hear it all the time in my office and I see it all the time online that people are constantly asking questions about how to improve their relationship. But what they're really asking is, how can I change my partner so that they would stop being an asshole and stop ruining our relationship? So I was thinking, like, there must be a way that I could write something to try and help people maybe not so much pay attention to the way you think your partner's an asshole, but to actually take a look at yourself, right? And because, like, you know, I do that. Like, I know, and, you know, of course, my wife, Teale, would be more than happy to chime in. I'm an asshole to my wife a lot, right? And as I say in the article, the only thing that makes me remotely tolerable to be with is I actually know that, and I'm willing to try and own my stuff and repair. So basically, I'm hoping that other people might be willing to own their own assholic traits, as I put it, and maybe pay a little bit less attention to, you know, the way they think their partner's an asshole. Oh yeah, I see Andrea. Thanks for posting the link to the "You Really Are an Arsehole" or "Asshole" sometimes on Medium. And so I am going to actually do a live question and answer about the article. If you get a chance to read it and you have any questions about it, I'm going to do a live questions and answer session here on Facebook now that I've done this trial run, next Thursday at 6 p.m. So stay tuned for a notification for that. And if you have any questions, you can ask me there live next Thursday at 6 p.m. Or you can put questions in this comment here and I'll, you know, do my best to prepare to answer them for you when we do live. And then, of course, the other place you can put questions is just in the comments on that Medium article that Andrea so kindly posted the link to. So here's the other thing just in the article, just to give you a little like primer. So everybody's an asshole sometimes, right? Everybody looks like an ass to their partner. But there are things you can do to kind of limit how painful your own assholic traits are to your partner. And so the first thing is, and there's five steps that I talk about in the article. All right, the first thing is just like owning your biology. And what do I mean by that? It's just basically, look, you're hardwired to be interdependent. You need love. It hurts when it looks like it's being withheld from your partner. Just accept it. Don't try and not hurt. And because you're hardwired that way, it makes sense that you're going to react sometimes and look like an asshole. And it also makes sense that your partner's going to do it, which brings me to the second step, right? Which is to shift your perspective. Right. Hey, Anthony, good to see you. Thanks for joining. And I see Allison Alison, you're here. Thanks for joining. So the second thing is shifting your perspective. Look, it's not that you're an asshole, actually, and it's not that your partner's an asshole, right? It's that because love is so important, both of you get triggered and both of you look like, when you're experiencing the other person as withholding love, like assholes. So it's two of you. And as I say in the article, another shout out to my Irish roots, there's two of you in it. It takes both people to get into a negative cycle with each other and to stay disconnected. And it's going to take both of you to get out of it. And that's to realize it's you and me together, not just me or not just you that's causing it. The third step is then, if you could get that it's like, look, it's just the way I'm built and like, it's both of us together. Could you then like reverse engineer your own reactivity to what's it to you? What's the vulnerability that just got touched inside you, right? Because anytime someone's acting like an asshole, you, me, the guy on the street screaming and shouting at people, he's hurting inside. Right? Nobody acts like an asshole without hurting inside. Even Donald Trump, right? But his hurt is so buried down deep inside and it's so like calcified, you're never going to see that vulnerability, right? But what we're talking about here in step 3, can you reverse engineer, be curious about, Jesus, I'm very angry or pissed off at someone. What is it that I'm not getting that's so important? I just got a notification my connection is weak, so hopefully you can still see me. Okay, so let's say you do that. You reverse engineer, right, to your vulnerability. Then, can you own it? Oh my God, here I was thinking it was all you, but it turns out I'm actually being an asshole too. And I'm doing it because I'm hurting inside, because being connected to you matters so much, right? That would be amazing. Imagine being able to own that. Like, not immediately when you're in a fight, but even like 5 minutes, 10 minutes later, even the next day, that would be incredibly impressive. And then lastly, and this is where the real gold, you like the kind of magic can happen in relationship, could you then turn to your partner, right? And share, here, come here, you know the way we've been fighting and I've been looking like an asshole to you, either blaming you or shutting down from you, ignoring you, whatever this, minimizing your feelings, whatever that stuff you do is, right? Well, I was doing it because I was really hurting. It really hurts, right? It hurts to be disconnected. Hey, thanks, Anthony. Good to see you here. Cool. So I have a big family in Ireland. Only my family members come to watch. Good stuff. So then can you turn towards your partner and actually share where I was being an asshole? Now I realize because I'm hurting because I want to be close to you. That's really vulnerable and it takes courage to be able to do that, right? From that place, and if both of you are able to do that, right, you can end up feeling closer to each other than you even did before you had a fight. So that's just a little like kind of preview. Again, if you do have any questions that you'd like me to address after you read the article on medium.com, please put them in the comments here. You can put them in the comments on the medium.com post. And of course, if you're one of my, 1,000 cousins in Ireland, you can message me directly. I think that's it. So yeah, I'll see you at the Q&A on Thursday at 6 p.m. And I survived my first Facebook Live without like breaking down crying. Awesome. See ya. See you again. Bye.